Every single day, without realizing it, most people exhaust themselves trying to control things that were never in their hands. Other people's behavior, uncertain outcomes, past mistakes, future fears, opinions, timing, and circumstances. And the tragic part is that the harder they try to control these external forces, the weaker and more anxious they become, because life was never designed to be controlled. It was designed to be navigated. And this is where the core wisdom of Stoicism begins. True strength is not about bending the world to your will. It's about mastering the one place where real power exists, your mind. Detachment is not escaping life, not becoming cold, distant, or careless, but refusing to let chaos decide your emotional state. Because the moment you tie your peace to things outside your control, you give those things authority over you. Most suffering doesn't come from events themselves. It comes from resistance, from wishing reality were different, from replaying what should have happened, and from fearing what might happen next. And Stoic thinking cuts through this illusion by teaching a simple rule. Focus only on what you can influence and release the rest. When you detach from outcomes, failure no longer destroys you because it becomes information, not identity. And success no longer intoxicates you because you understand it is temporary. Emotional detachment doesn't mean you stop feeling. It means you stop reacting blindly because emotions are signals, not commands. And when you learn to observe them instead of obeying them, you regain control over your actions. Think about how many decisions people regret because they acted from anger, fear, jealousy, or desperation. And imagine the power of being someone who can pause, breathe, and choose a response instead. This pause is where freedom lives. Detachment also breaks the chains of validation because the need for approval makes you dependent, fragile, and easy to manipulate. But when your worth comes from your own values and discipline, praise becomes optional and criticism becomes powerless. Even pain changes its meaning when you detach from comfort, because pain stops being something to avoid and starts becoming something that strengthens you, shaping resilience, clarity, and depth. Impermanence then becomes a source of peace instead of fear, because once you accept that everything changes, relationships, emotions, phases, success, you stop clinging and start living fully in the present. Silence and solitude become tools, not threats, because in stillness, you hear your own thoughts clearly instead of drowning in noise, comparison, and distraction. Detachment makes you untouchable, not because life stops testing you, but because tests stop controlling you. And this is the ultimate Stoic victory, remaining calm in chaos, steady in loss, humble in success, and focused in uncertainty. When you no longer fight reality, you conserve energy, sharpen your mind, and move through life with quiet confidence, knowing that no external event has the power to break you unless you allow it. This is the path to real freedom, not controlling the world, but refusing to be controlled by it. And if you are ready to develop this level of mental strength, clarity, and inner peace, subscribe now and continue this journey toward mastering yourself. Because when you control your inner world, nothing outside can ever defeat you.